This is a 30-minute dumbbell-only circuit-based leg and glute workout where I'll be performing 3 to 4 exercises back to back with about a minute rest in between. Here I'm using 10 kilo dumbbells, but use a weight that you feel comfortable with. So for the first exercise in circuit 1 will be a full squat with 3 pulses in between.
Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did.
Make sure when you're performing the squat to push your hips backwards and prevent your knees going too far over your toes, and to really squeeze the glutes at the top of the movement and push through the heels.
Why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to.
The next movement we'll be doing is a stiff leg deadlift, and we'll be doing 20 reps here.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes.
During this exercise, make sure to keep your head neutral and your back straight, and to hinge back at the hips.
Why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side.
Our next exercise is going to be alternating side lunges. Make sure during this movement you push your hips back to prevent your knees going over your toes. This next movement is quite a tricky one to grasp, so if you struggle at first, you can remove the dumbbell and either put a resistance band on, but these are going to be dumbbell donkey kicks, where you place the dumbbell in the crease of your knee, and to keep it in place you've got to really grasp it tight, and it can feel uncomfortable and awkward at first, but give it a go.
I fall behind every time that you're around. And it's a lie when I say that I'll be fine.
We'll be moving on in a moment to the other leg, so give your time to set this up.
I fade out within the moving lines, but I got time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now, I can see.
Remember with this movement to keep your back straight and to prevent the back overarching. You'll feel it more on your glutes and it will protect your lower back.
And see through my mind, I can see through my feelings now, I can see clear through my mind in the sea.
You'll be happy to know that we're coming up to our first allocated 60-second rest. Well done.
I stay alive because I feel ready now. I see red, I feel blue, but it's all black and white. It's black and white. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lines, but I got time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now, I can see clear through my mind, and the secret is to shut my eyes, and see through my mind. I can see through.
The rest is coming to an end, so get yourself ready for the next exercise, which will be a dumbbell stiff leg deadlift into a squat.
To shut my eyes, and see through my mind, to see
any point during the workout you feel like you're struggling or losing form, put the dumbbell down and just do it body weight only. There's no shame. The next exercise will be a high impact movement, so if you struggle with bad knees or a bad back, just perform an ordinary squat. But if you're fine otherwise, just try this movement. If it's too difficult at first, just put the dumbbell down and do a body weight jump only.
Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to...
You'd be pleased to know this is coming to an end now, and the next exercise will be a lying dumbbell glute bridge.
See, this is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a...
Make sure during this movement you keep your knees more than shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out, and push through your heel and really squeeze the glutes at the top of the movement. The next movement will be a single leg hip thrust. So make sure in this movement you keep your core tight and you really squeeze the left or right glute, whichever one you're working, at the top of the movement. This is a super tricky movement, so if you feel your form is lacking or you can't do any more, just put the dumbbell to a side, like I say, and just do the body weight only.
You were never right, back to life, I apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine, too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream.
This was our final exercise of the second circuit, so now we're coming up to our 60-second rest.
Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing
I find it hard to read you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy.
Right, your rest is coming up to a finish now, so get ready for your next movement, which will be a dumbbell squat hold. These are really tricky, so if halfway through you feel like you need to drop the weight, just put them to the floor, but do not stop the hold in the squat.
Pull me in and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me?
In a moment we'll be moving on to our second exercise in the circuit, which will be pulsing dumbbell lunges.
Set me free. What do you want? What do you want?
Try to get your knee close to the floor as possible to maximise the stretch in your glutes and to make sure you're pushing through the front heel rather than the back foot to maximise the glute engagement. Get ready, as we'll be now shortly changing to the other side.
I think I can see clear now. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt, but if you sit down and allow me to get close, we might work. Every time you've been calling saying this is what I want, then you go.
So the next next movement we have are called froggers. Basically, these are just a glute bridge with your feet together whilst pushing your knees outwards, and then you push through the sides of your feet and keep your back neutral, core engaged, and squeeze your glutes right at the top of the movement.
What do you want from me? Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want?
So the next movement we have is a frogger hold. So you're going to hold the position at the top of the movement and really, really squeeze your glutes the entire time. If you fatigue towards the end and you feel like you're going to drop, do not drop the position, put the weight to a side, but hold the hold.
What do you want from me? Can someone set me free?
Right, so we'll be moving on to those tricky donkey kicks again. So like I say, if you can't grasp the feeling of holding the dumbbell between your legs or it hurts, then do this without or with a resistance band.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all.
Right, so it's time to change the legs, so give yourself a little time to get in the position.
My life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak.
So be glad to know we're coming up to the end of our third circuit, which is our 60-second rest.
Into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold. No Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no.
Your 60 seconds are almost up, so get ready into the next position, which will be a dumbbell curtsy lunge.
I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you read?
Just like you did with the lunges, make sure you push through your front leg rather than your back leg, just to maximise the glute engagement.
Tainted, I fell.
Now switch legs.
It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold.
So for our next exercise in the circuit, we've got stiff leg deadlifts. Here I use 2 dumbbells, but feel free to just hold one.
You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold. We break down, caving in to our doubt.
So for our next movement, we have a lying dumbbell side kick. If you struggle to do this with a dumbbell, then just add a resistance band around your legs or do it without any resistance at all.
When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fight that we made just to save us when we try to.
During this this movement, try keep pushing your hips forward and you'll feel it more in your glutes.
Break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way to better. We can't be hard.
Now to repeat this movement on the other side.
This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better.
So that's our 4th circuit complete. Now for the 60-second rest.
Let our fears hold us. Let's go back. Let's start again to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us when we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over.
So our 60-second rest is coming to an end and we are going to be performing circuit 1 again. So our first exercise will be a full squat with 3 squat pulses.
This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way. This is the hard way. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire.
Right, get yourself ready for the next exercise, which will be the dumbbell stiff leg deadlift.
All over again. Leave it all over again. All over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
The next exercise we're going to be performing is the alternating dumbbell side lunges.
Leave it all over again.
The 4th exercise of this circuit will be the dumbbell donkey kick.
Leave it all
Now to repeat this movement on the other side.
act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
Well done, that's our 5th circuit complete. Now for a 60-second rest.
Leave it all over again.
changed my mind.
Right, so that's our 5th rest coming to an end and getting ready for our next exercise, which will be a dumbbell squat into stiff leg deadlift combination.
And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance.
Right, this is our last time of performing our high impact exercise, which is the dumbbell squat jump.
Better say something that will blow my mind. If I have learned one thing, it's wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you
So we'll be getting down on the mat for this next exercise, which will be a dumbbell glute bridge.
stand a chance. I love how you read my mind when I'm lying. I'm trying to be right the whole time. You don't fight it. I've tried it.
And now moving into our single leg glute bridge.
I love how you read my mind.
And now to repeat this on the other side.
I'm trying to be right the whole time. You don't fight it. I've tried it.
Right, so we're coming to the end of circuit 6 and the start of our final 60-second rest. We just have one more circuit to finish the workout.
I don't know what you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying.
Right, so I hope you're all still with me for our final circuit, which is a glute focus circuit.
Rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make
So next up we have our froggers.
and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real.
Right, for our next movement we'll be remaining on the mat and it'll just be the ordinary glute bridge pulsing.
I don't know what to find. I don't know what to
Now moving into a glute bridge hold, really squeeze the glutes to the top of the movement and push through the heels.
always seem to move me like a superstar. What's the story about
to our next exercise. I'm not sure the name for this one, but it's a really good exercise. You've got to lie on your side, place your elbow firmly on the mat and the dumbbell on your thigh, and the opposite leg, the one that has the dumbbell on, you need to push off the floor and really squeeze the glutes. Now get ready to perform this on the other side. Well done if you managed that movement all the way through, and the next one will be our dumbbell fire hydrants. Again, this is tricky just like the donkey kicks, but if you struggle with the dumbbell, just do it without or with a resistance band. And now get ready to move on the other side. Right, so we're almost at the end now, but we've just got to move on to our second last exercise, which is a dumbbell glute bridge again. Well done if you made it this far. We're now on to our final exercise, we're pleased to know, which will be a dumbbell stiff leg deadlift, but it will be a half rep with one full rep. Well done, that's the workout over. Now time to cool off. I didn't do a cool down in this video, but just do a few stretches, just get your heart rate down, as that was a really intense workout, but well done.